Hello, Scum community! Tadvito here, and welcome to another Scum video. So, 0.7 is closer and closer with every day. And in this video today, we're going to talk about how you can prepare for 0.7. And what can you expect from 0.7 when it hits? Let me tell you in advance, everything you hear in this video is only speculations. But let's see how much of it can we get it right. Let's go into the video. So, reading by the development updates until now, we know that in 0.7 there'll be, for certain, airplanes, parachute spawns, outposts, rework of the stone houses and optimization of furniture, new clothes, new weapons like grenade launcher and VHS rifle, metahumans and female character remodel, and a secret feature. In my opinion, it has to do something with the Mr. Brenner and the dungeons that have been updated. We still don't know for sure. We'll find out in 0.7. So the developers have been teasing us with a lot of upcoming stuff, mainly with the Outpost and new underground point of interest, or dungeons how I call them. So let's get in depth to how or what can you expect from them. By looking at the dungeon leaks, we can see from the first picture that the dungeon have underground tunnels that spawns the tents above the ground. So, when we see the tents on the ground level, we'll probably have to find the entrance and enter it, and if we read the lore, we can see that the hatching chamber is filled with eggs, ready to be hatched. Could be that those are the puppets that carry the baby with them, and will be a puppet you need to kill before going deeper in the cave. See in the picture, beams that are set up in the passageways. Either we will have to destroy those to move further, or there will be some loot behind them. From the leaks we know how they look like. The final boss could be Mr. Brenner, that will have a flamethrower, and from the last patch there was a fire shield item that was implemented in the crafting system, but wasn't released in the official game. So maybe you'll have to build that to hide behind it when Mr. Brenner starts firing you up, and you will have Phoenix Tears to remove diseases that other puppets spread. The queen wasn't leaked yet, so we can only guess what she will look like. But we will definitely find out when 0.7 drops, and I'm very excited about it. So let's get in depth of what can you expect from the outposts. So, Tomislav posted on his Twitter that not all outposts will have all the items. Also, you will be able to trade items between outposts or transfer merchandise in between them. Outposts will be NPC faction areas, and they will be heavily guarded. That's what Tomislav said on his Twitter. That means that any PvP action will actually trigger the guards, and you will probably end up in the prison that is right there in the outposts. That's why they probably put them in. This is the map turned upside down that shows the location of the outposts. Developers leaked this map a while ago. What are we gonna do is rotate it so it looks more like the normal map, and take all of the layout, leaks and videos that developers leaked and connect the pieces to bring you more understanding what is coming with the 0.7, so you can prepare accordingly and plan where you want to build your base. So this first outpost is my favorite. It's placed on Z4 Island near the town of Vitograd, and by the leaks it looks like there is going to be a lot of good stuff on it, because right now there is no gas station on the island, and I feel like this layout of the outposts matches the island. There is a harbor entrance as well that will fit nicely. Every outpost will have armory, bank, prison and a trader, and this one will probably have a boat vendor as well. The second outpost we're gonna talk about is at Z3 Numpad 9 location. It's placed near the sea and have some decent points of interest around it. They haven't leaked an outpost for it, and the pictures they actually leaked are not matching the terrain that we have around it. We can only guess what will this outpost have, but it will probably have everything that other outposts have, like armory, bank, prison and a trader, and maybe some infirmary or a salon where you can gamble away your hard-earned money. The post we're gonna talk about is at the A2 Numpad 9 location. there is a fish factory town across this one, and you can clearly see that in the layouts they leaked. By the looks of it, there is going to be surrounded by sea, and we have a car station, soldier barracks, and a shooting range, and 2 entrances. It will also have armory, bank, prison, and a trader. So the fourth outpost we're gonna talk about is at the A1 numpad 1 location. It's placed near the sea, and it doesn't have any interesting point of interest around it. So by the looks of it, it's going to be a normal outpost with armory, bank, prison, and a trader. So you can also see a video that they posted of how it's gonna look like. The outpost we're gonna talk about is at B4 numpad 1. It's just close to the town called Preko, and it looks like it will have armory, bank, prison, and a trader like the rest of the outposts, but we still haven't figured out what layout did they leak for the B4. The sixth outpost we're gonna talk about is at C2 sector, numpad 8. It's in that freezing lake in the middle of the island. We know how that outpost is gonna look like because they have leaked it first. So you can see in the video how it will actually look like. It will have a bridge that crosses and that you can get inside this outpost. From the video you can also see there is a car shop inside and a location where you can repair your boat. Everything else we can only guess about. So the last outpost we're gonna talk about is at D0 numpad 1. So we can only guess how this outpost will look like, but it will certainly have bank, armory, prison, and a trader. We will see what it will actually have after 07 drops. So after we went through all of that, you may ask yourself, how do I prepare for all of that? First, find a good server you want to play on. Either that you already know because you played on it, and you met most of the guys from the server, or just a good populated server that will keep you going after 07 drops, and will make some interesting PvP after a wipe. And everyone comes out, look for cars, weapons, and stuff for upgrading bases. Second, go into single player, create a character, log out with it, and when you're in the screen of choosing your character, press Ctrl and D. This will enable the drone mode that will let you fly on the map and look for a good place to make your base. In this video I have shown you where the outpost will probably be, so keep that in mind, that if you build your base close to the outpost, you will be much more quicker to trade the stuff you don't need, but you gather at that day, and to get the money in the bank, so it's safe. If they add gambling into the outpost, I can imagine people spending their nights there, just gambling everything they made the day before, and then coming home and get the kick of their squad. Be careful, guys. Third, make your characters with traits that you can't level up by playing the game. So right now, in the game, it's easy to level up your strength and constitution by just playing the game, running around the map and looting. My suggestion is to play in a squad and everyone take one skill that is important for the group. So, you should have someone with an advanced skill in driving, thievery, demolition, engineering. And if you have those, you are good for the end game and doing kill boxes or raiding. Everything else just depends on how you play the game. But just think that you can level up your strength and constitution much easier than other skills, because right now you can't even upgrade your intelligence. So think ahead so you don't have to make a new character later on in the game, when you realize your squad needs a certain skill to do endgame. That is all for this video. If you enjoyed it, drop a like or subscribe for my future content. When 07 comes, I'll make sure to upload new videos that will show you how to clear the dungeons, or what is the best raid you can do to get more money, or where to find the airplane. Thank you for watching, and see you in another video.